All right, Kenny with helicopterground.com back with you. And I want to just do an impromptu video here. I just got done editing the 3 videos by Chief Pilot Gary Cleveland that he did on the weight and balance and the unmanned aircraft loading. 3 great videos. He's given you the meat of what you need to know and what the FAA wants you to know. And I'm going to give you a little bit of real world here and make fun of myself a little bit here to show you why all the things that Gary just told you, why they're really important. And just give you a little background, in helicopters, we do weight and balance, we do it all the time, and it makes sense. Everything that Gary just talked about is the same in a helicopter. You know, the helicopter's built so it, so spins from a certain point. And you add weight, you burn off fuel, weight and balance changes, and you can put the aircraft in a dangerous position if you're out of weight and balance. Same thing happens in unmanned aircraft. I'm going to show you this old drone here, so don't make fun of my one that's, little parrot's been around for a while. But I'm going to relate exactly to the parrot something stupid that I did. So we know that anytime we change the weight on an aircraft, we add weight, take weight away, as we burn off fuel, everything changes. And the aircraft may fly when it's out of balance or out of weight and balance, not loaded correctly, but then you might not be able to deal with an emergency. So same thing in an unmanned aircraft. It's designed to fly the way it comes out of the box. Now you may be flying something that you really can't add anything to, or maybe you're flying a particular unmanned aircraft that's built to carry loads, but you're here as somebody working on the remote pilot certificate, so pretty wide range of how you're planning on using your license and what you'll be doing with unmanned aircraft. So I'm going to give you an example of why this is important. You go to change anything. When I got this one way back 4 or 5 years ago, before any of this went to the FAA and required licenses and all that. So I didn't like the camera that came with this particular drone, okay? So I remember now putting my GoPro on here, okay? Now I understand as a pilot, 20 years, I know weight and balance changes everything, okay? But I didn't like the camera, so I thought, well, I'm gonna mount my GoPro on there. And somehow I came up with there's a GoPro mount underneath. So I was trying to be tricky and put it on there where I thought it might be right to take care of the weight and balance. And then, of course, the GoPro's sitting up, so I'm like putting it on a box, or I don't know what I'm doing, trying to make it take off. And the first time I go to fly this thing, you go to a hover, which normally goes right up to a hover, it takes off in one direction, okay? It's the same thing we know in helicopters. If we load it wrong, you could pick up and just take off and not be able to pull back on the cyclic. I know this. So being out there, I'm being transparent here, I did something really dumb just because of my own my own need to have a better camera on the particular unmanned aircraft I had at the time. So I can tell you, depending on what you're flying, which unmanned aircraft, you need to do exactly what Gary told you in the video. You need to use the manufacturer's recommendations for whatever the loading shouldn't be. You need to know the weight and balance. You need to know what you can and can't do, because it will change the characteristics of the way your unmanned aircraft flies. And it could be a danger to you, to someone else. You could destroy your aircraft, and you could cause damage to persons or property on the ground. If you normally had control over an aircraft you're used to, you go and do something with the weight and balance, it's not correct. You may take off and it may just go off one direction. You may not be able to handle an emergency if something happens. So there's a lot of things that can go wrong. So Gary's 3 videos are great, and he hits all that stuff of what you have to know. So hopefully that maybe even kind of makes you put it all a little bit together. And there's a real world story from an idiot who went out and changed something of a design that's not intended to have loads put on it, and like I said, as soon as I took off, I couldn't even control the thing. So you got to be very careful. What are you flying? Check with your manufacturer's recommendations for what you can and can't do with that aircraft. So let us know what you think so far. Keep working through the videos. As always, put your comments down below. I know Gary in the last couple of videos put out there to you. Gary is member support. His numbers are there, email is there. Contact Gary if you have any questions. Thanks again for being here. We appreciate you being here as members. Put your comments down below, and we will see you in the next video. All right, that was a video I just shot a few minutes ago before I decided to go live. I was having a blast today. Gary took off on a few days off, and I've been editing the new drone course all day since I came in this morning, and after watching the 3 videos that Gary had done on the aircraft loading, unmanned aircraft loading, I hadn't actually watched those videos. Gary produced those when I wasn't here and had them on the site, and I went through and spruced them up a little bit and went through them. And I thought, you know, Gary did a great job going through and giving you the textbook details of everything that's lined out in the Remote Pilot Small Unmanned Aircraft System Study Guide put out by the FAA. And after going through it, I thought, you know what, I got a great story to elaborate on why weight and balance is important on an unmanned aircraft, just like a helicopter, an airplane, or any other aircraft. So I want to say, hey, thanks for everybody that's here. I see Don Annette Poling, Del Bollinger, Jed Hughes, David Bucci, Tom Trinkwalder, Derek McCall, Mickey Kapansky. I'm going to roll the #1 video from the new Remote Pilot Unmanned course here in just a couple minutes. Once I kind of put out the a little bit about what we're doing. We've been working on this unmanned aircraft systems course for a couple months now since Gary went full time. Been working on it daily, just like we're working on the new instrument course. And today I was having fun with it, and I thought, you know, it's looking good. We still have a lot to do, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and just launch it, make it live, because we have, for 5 years, over 5 years now, we've built training by member feedback. You know, we do the best we can, but until the customer's looking at it from the outside, you don't really know. And that's how I completely built Helicopter on Land Ground School. So I was in a great mood editing all this stuff earlier, and I was having a good time. Nice quiet day here. Nobody's here today, so I'm going through these unmanned aircraft videos piece by piece, going through and doing a lot of editing and adding some new content. We have Mavic Pro available to us that you'll see in a few of the videos and a few of the pictures. We're going to do some more filming with that to spruce up some of the videos, get them in here and pre-flight and all those kinds of things. And then Gary's looking at a small unmanned aircraft, but I'm not going to mention any details about that yet. So we're having a lot of fun with that, so we're going to keep working on the presentations and the new drone course, unmanned aircraft course, to help you get your certificate, your remote pilot certificate, so you can go out and make money, is what this is all about, to help you get the rating. So this course is live today. It's on our site at helicopterground.com. It's the #1 highlighted. If you go to helicopterground.com, you'll find the small unmanned aircraft membership. For right now, it's unlimited. It's no expiration date on it, because we want to get some people in. We want to get that feedback coming in from our members, what they like, what they need to see, what makes sense, what might need some more elaboration. Because everything we do, nothing we ever call done, you know, because we never just, a product is never finished. Our private, commercial, CFI, instrument, R22, R44, Enstrom, everything that we have, we're always building, we're always adding, we're always updating. And we do that through member feedback. And now that we have Gary here full time, he is our full-time member support, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at 574-767-1797. Gary has been doing an incredible job at taking care of members, making sure he gets them answered, getting with me and having me help him if it's something that I need to jump in and get involved with. I still answer customers too, just like this week while Gary's got a couple days off. I'm still interacting with customers as well, but having Gary here has been such a major deal. So if you're interested in our new drone course, it is 30-day money-back guarantee, just like we've done with Helicopter on Land Ground School for 5 years. It's no hassle, money-back guarantee. There is no hassle. There is no, hey, why don't you like our course? Hey, come back, blah, blah, blah. All you got to do is ask for a simple refund. You know, no product or service is right for every single one person. So we understand that, but we'd love to have some people in, some new members in there, helping us dissect the course, see how it looks from the outside looking in. This will be a part of our new FAA Wings product, hopefully. We have the private commercial CFI is already a go. Gary's been working hard on that. We have a developer, a local developer here that is working with the site developers and the FAA. It's in process, it's happening. They're telling us about 2 weeks it's going to be done. In 2 weeks we'll be live on the FAA website. The Wings program will be ready to go. So our private, commercial, and CFI, you'll be able to go through our videos, take a test, get a completion certificate, and get Wings credit. And we will be reporting to the FAA. So all you got to do is go through the videos, complete them all. You have to go through them, complete them, mark them complete, take the test, and then that gets zapped to the FAA, and you will get your wings credit. So we're super excited about the wings credit. It's just, you know, completely awesome to be able to be recognized and have that offer. Just today I had a gentleman call me up and he said, hey, do I get any kind of a certificate? Because I'm a police officer and they want something at the end of your course if I complete it. Do you have anything like that? And I said, well, as a matter of fact, we're working on that right now. FAA Wings credit for the FAA Wings program. What more do you need than credit from the FAA that you've completed an approved course? So we're excited about that. I see everybody that joined. I don't see any big questions. I'm going to roll one more video, our introduction video, and I'll probably jump back in real quick and see if I can answer anything for anybody. So I'm going to go ahead and roll the first video from our new course, and I'll be back to wrap up. So we'll see you in a few. Hello, I'm Kenny Keller, creator of Helicopter Airline Ground School. Welcome to our new course, Remote Pilot Small Unmanned Aircraft Systems. This training is based on the FAA study guide for remote pilot. We're going to walk you through what you're going to have to know for both a pilot doing an add-on for the remote pilot course, or if you're brand new off the street and you're not a rated pilot yet and you're going to go just specifically for the remote pilot, we're going to walk you through what you need to know for the knowledge test. My chief pilot, Gary Cleveland, and I have been building this course over the last several months. We've both taken our knowledge test and received our remote pilot license. So we're going to walk you through the training. This is step-by-step course, so you want to just go through it, each module by module. We'll work through each individual video. Remember, this is a brand new site, so thank you for being here. At this point, we're going to call you a beta tester because it's a brand new site. So keep in mind, we're going to be changing, building, and going for what works. With our Helicopter Airline Ground School, that's how we've had a successful online ground school with private, commercial, and certified flight instructor ratings for helicopter pilots. It's been through the feedback of the customers. So it's only a natural progression for us to offer a drone course, small remote pilot course, so that you can get through the training, get through the testing, and get your remote pilot's license. So remember, it's a brand new site. We encourage feedback on the videos inside. We also encourage sending us feedback to Kenny@helicopterground.com or Gary@helicopterground.com as well. Because it's a brand new site, we're working really hard at it. We want to hear your feedback. We want to hear what you like. We want to hear what you want to see. We want to hear maybe what you don't like. We take criticism as long as you're not being rude about it. We want to hear from you. We want to know what you like about the course. So I encourage you to go ahead and click on to the next video, get started with the course, and let us know what you think, and we'll see you in the next video. That was our introduction video. So I don't see any big questions, lots of people that joined. Please give us a like and a share. Please leave your comments. I can always come back later. Don't see any comments to take care of right now, other than I see Jason Lowentritt. You're on a roll now, Kenny. We are on a roll. We've been on a roll for 2 months since Gary got here. So it's amazing the amount of stuff that we've done. I see thank you, awesome, from Don Annette Polling. That's awesome. So give us a like, a share on this video. Put a comment down below. Share the video, like the video. And let us know if you have any questions. You can ask right here on the page, or you can email Gary Cleveland at Gary@helicopterground.com. You can text or call the new member support line. That's for all of our products and services at 574-767-1797. So I don't see anything else on there unless something popped in that's not come up. So I'm going to end it right there. Thank you for stopping in, seeing this video today. Any questions, let us know. And we will see you in the next video.